From poisonous stings to powerful bites, here are the world's most devastating insects. If creepy crawlers freak you out, then proceed with caution. Number 7. Kicking off our list is a bug that inflicts more pain than any other member of the insect family. The bullet ant has a sting that is so painful that entomologist Dr. Justin Schmidt over at Southwest Biological Institute had to recalibrate his pain rating scale from a maximum of 4 to 4+, just to accommodate this little beast. Barely measuring an inch in length, it's hard to believe that this little guy can deliver such a powerful sting. One particularly colorful description of the bullet ant bite compares it to firewalking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch rusty nail in your heel. To make it even worse, the pain from their sting lasts for a full 24 hours. Known also by its scientific name, Paraponera clavata, this ant inhabits the humid lowland rainforests of South America. The bullet ant is so revered by rainforest inhabitants that the Satir Maui tribe of Brazil use their stings as part of their initiation process to become warriors. Young boys have to put their hands in woven gloves full of bullet ants and keep them there for at least 10 minutes. Really makes hazing in US fraternities look super soft. Before our quiz question, big shout out to Badger buddy Michael Longford, who has the best plan for surviving a shark attack. Good work, Michael. You'll really make those sharks earn their meal. Pop quiz, hotshot. What is the most deadly insect on the planet? See if you can guess the right answer in the comments below, and I'll feature the first person to get it right in the next video. Number 6. If Dracula was an insect, it would be the assassin bug. This thing has a super strong beak that it uses to repeatedly and viciously stab its prey to death, which is how it got its name. It's also capable of delivering a terribly painful bite, and it's recommended that you avoid these little nightmares at all costs. The assassin bug hunts by moving quickly and ambushing their prey. Once it has caught its victim, the assassin bug will use its powerful front legs to hold the insect down and drive its beak deep into the doomed meal. Once the victim is lifeless, the assassin bug will suck out all of its bodily fluids like a Capri Sun, son. It ingests as much as 99% of the live weight of their victims' bodies. These nasty little buggers have not 1, but 3 venom glands. And to make them extra sinister, they are the primary carrier of the potentially deadly Chagas disease widespread throughout South America. Chagas kills more people across the continent than any other parasite-borne infection, including malaria. And to add an extra dash of horrible to the whole situation, it's not the assassin bug's sting that transmits the infection. No, it's because when the insect is biting into you, it also likes to squeeze out a nifty little dump on your body. Later on, when you're scratching the bite, you'll rub their number 2 right into your wound, and bam, you just got Chagas. Number 5. Sorry, gentlemen, sometimes size does matter. And the Asian giant hornet is the Ron Jeremy of the insect world. These supersized creatures measure up to 2 inches in length, and their stinger is a 1/4 inch. With a particularly potent venom, these hornets kill more people in Japan than any other insect. These heartless hornets can sting you repeatedly and send you to the hospital with just 1 bite. A gang of Asian giant hornets can easily take out an entire colony of bees by ripping off the heads of their victims 1 at a time. Regular bees don't stand a chance. Their stings barely pierce the armor of the apex hornets. In just a few hours, a small clan of giant hornets can decimate an entire colony of 30,000 bees. When biting a human, giant hornets' venom will break down skin cells. When their neurotoxins hit the body, your kidneys begin to shut down, and you might even go into anaphylactic shock. It's not a good situation. Before we move on, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notified of new videos, and we always appreciate a big thumbs up. Number 4. This next insect feels like something out of a Stephen King novel. The screwworm is basically the alien from Aliens, and they thrive in the Earth's tropical regions. Its life cycle begins with the adult female fly laying around 100 eggs into one of their victims, which is always a warm-blooded animal. Over the next 24 hours, the eggs start to hatch, and the larvae begin their quest for flesh. These little grubs use their flesh-cutting jaws and fangs to burrow their way through the host's skin. They'll continue drilling until they eat their way down to the bone. The more you try and get them out, the deeper they'll dig. If left untreated, infections from these maggots will continue to fester and they'll live off their prey until it dies. There are no medications available to treat screwworms, and the only options are limited to surgical removal. Number 3. Fleas are external parasites that suck blood from humans, birds, reptiles, and domestic animals. They gained notoriety in the 14th century by spreading the bubonic plague that caused the Black Death, which wiped out 1/3 of the population of Europe. Real jerk move. Today's most pernicious version of this pest is called the Chigo Flea. What makes them devastating is the way that they burrow into your body head first, leaving only a small part of their rear end protruding. This method of feeding facilitates powerful infections in your body. They poop, and then that poop, with all of its bacteria, falls into your bite. It's a real crappy way to get an infection. Chigo fleas produce a powerful itch that becomes increasingly painful the longer they're in your body. Gangrene and tetanus are common results of Chigo bites. And if they die while in your bite, their body rots away, increasing your probability of an infection. Number 2. Coming in at number 2 is a bug that really sucks. Ticks are found all over the world, and they are an incessant and often fatal nuisance. Prevalent through North America, ticks are best known for burrowing into the skin and sucking the blood of other animals. They can also transmit a host of diseases, including Lyme disease. New Jersey, the Garden State, is currently dealing with a new and invasive tick species known as the East Asian tick. These ticks have the potential to transmit a virus known as SFTS, which stands for severe fever with thrombocytopenia syndrome. If you find the tick on your body, the best thing to do is grab a pair of tweezers. Press the tweezers onto the body of the tick as close to the skin as possible. Slowly pull the tick out of your skin. Don't jerk or pull hard, because that may cause it to leave pieces of its mouth behind. Once it's out, do not crush it with your fingers, because you can still get an infection that way. Instead, place it in alcohol and make sure you clean the wound with rubbing alcohol. It's answer time. According to the World Health Organization, over 1 million people die each year due to mosquito bites. This odious insect flies from animal to animal, piercing their skin and sucking their blood like bubble tea. Their bites aren't just itchy and annoying, they're also a very efficient way to spread disease. Different genuses of mosquito can carry different diseases, including potentially fatal diseases like Zika virus, yellow fever, dengue fever, Nile virus, and malaria. Only the female mosquitoes bite, so in June of 2018, Bill Gates, in a bold move to abate malaria, decided to donate $4 million to a project to create genetically modified male mosquitoes that would kill the blood-sucking women. The project is expected to be ready for trials by the end of 2020. Let's hope it's a success and that these mosquitoes will buzz off forever. Number 1. Don't sleep on the Tsetse Fly. Tsetse flies look a lot like houseflies, but they have one terrifying difference: a massive proboscis that they use to suck the blood of anything that moves. Like the mosquito, they're wonderful at spreading diseases from animal to animal, including humans. The most notorious illness that drips from the tsetse fly is called sleeping sickness. It's a horrific two-stage disease that starts with intense fever and headache accompanied with joint pain. After 2 weeks, you move into the second stage, where you suffer from insomnia at night and uncontrollable sleep during the day, as well as personality changes. It basically turns you into a crazy person. Approximately 300,000 people are killed every year by tsetse flies. Thanks for watching, friends. I hope this video didn't ruin insects for you. Let me know in the comments below if there's any topics you'd like me to explore, and I'll see if I can make a video. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. See you next time.